reading. I'm doing a how does he or she feel about me during the month of October. As you can see, I have 4 groups to choose from. First, it's going to be group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. As you would do with any pick a card reading video, you would want to pause the video, meditate on the person at hand, and allow yourself to choose the pile that you are the most gravitated towards, okay? I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into the video. If you are enjoying this so far, please give this video a like and subscribe. I will have the timestamps listed down in the comment section actually. All right guys, let's go ahead and begin with group 1. All right, group 1, we're gonna start off with some channeled messages, and we already have 3. Let's see what love notes your person has for you during the month of October. Every time we are together, I feel like I can conquer the world. Aww, oh my God, this is beautiful. Okay, let's see what the other message is. No one knows me like you do. Wow, this is a heavy connection. Your person is just so infatuated with you, and I'm already loving this reading so far. I wish I can express myself to you. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Let's see what the Lover's Romance Angel deck has to say. I haven't really used this deck in any of my other pick a card readings, so I'm interested. Oh, it flew away. No, come back. Don't hide away from us. Let's shuffle these cards. Oh, I like codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, let me move that to the side. Let me get one more. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Let's see from the Rider-Waite deck. Let me give this a quick shuffle. So far, I'm seeing here your person, like, it's very self-explanatory what's coming up here. It's like your person wants to be with you. They want to be intimate with you. They want to express themselves to you. I really love, because we have getting to know each other, and then the I wish I can express myself to you. I feel like your person definitely has their guard up, and there is a lot of things that they're keeping a secret. Perhaps your person is in a codependent connection. All of these cards fell out. I feel really inclined to put them down, okay? So let's see. Let me make room here. And we have the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I do feel that your person is in some sort of commitment. They might have some sort of obligation, and they haven't been expressing this to you. They have been keeping this a secret. It's not that they don't want to, because they do. The Empress is coming up here, and I'm surprised you didn't get the love message, the Empress, because that is how your person views you. They see you as this very nurturing, very loving, very grounded individual that is continuing to give them what they need and what they desire, and they're not able to find it anywhere else. With the Ten of Pentacles, I'm getting like your person is a very financially based individual. They really pour themselves into their work, which may or may not be a reason why they're not expressing themselves to you. Perhaps there's something going on with their financial state that is causing them some sort of confliction, some sort of confusion. This can also have a lot to do with there being a third party, as I said a little bit earlier, if I'm not mistaken. But I do feel like there is a third party involved. However, with the Six of Pentacles, I am getting that in this connection, there is a very balanced way. Things are in a very balanced place between you and your person. Whenever they're around you, they feel like you are giving them what they need. You are giving them what it is that makes them feel fulfilled, that Wheel of Fortune. They feel complete when they're around you. I mean, look at this. Every time we are together, I feel like I can conquer the world. I'm surprised we don't have the World card, because all of this energy that I'm getting here, this person wants to commit to you. This person wants to come forward to you. But like it says in the codependency card, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Your person is having a hard time letting go of the things that is causing them to close themselves down to you. They know that they can't give themselves 100% to you, and it's haunting them. It's causing them to feel like, it's lowering down their self-confidence. It's lowering down their outlook on life, and they hate the fact that they have to push you away because of this obligation that your person has. Again, I do want to stress that your person sees you as the Empress. They see you as somebody that is giving them what they never knew that they needed. You are giving them the things in life that they didn't think was necessary. And I feel like that's why they put themselves in that commitment, because before you came along, they felt like they already seen what life was all about. We had the Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Your person has always felt very out of place. They always felt like that black sheep that never belonged, that never really and truly fit in, that was always looking for an escape, always looking for, their people, and they never did find that in the past, and that's something that they struggled with. So they turned to what it is that was keeping them, occupied for so long, and they allowed it to devour their life. They allowed this codependent connection, whether it's with like an addiction or, alcohol or the third party. They allowed themselves to stay, intertwined with that, because they didn't think that they was ever going to get anything more than that. And now that they're in this place, and now that, their hands are tied, you came along, and all of the sudden, they see that they could have everything that they want. And this, to me, it feels like your person is in between having to sacrifice it all, or just staying where they're at, and they don't know what to do. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, your person has been thinking a lot about this connection. Your person has been putting a lot of thought into what should they do, how to do it. Your person's a very calculated person. They don't like to make decisions, or they don't like to do things without really looking into it, without, having an exact, we got the Weight card, without having an exact calculation of how it's going to result. They are being extremely careful. And although it does feel like this, your person is just blowing you off or making you feel like you're unworthy of their love. If you feel like this, group 1, I don't think that you deserve that, and I don't think that you have to wait around like the card is telling you, but you should go into healing. And you should be more assertive with your time and energy, because the only way that your person is going to wake up out of this, I can't do this, I can't do that, and actually think about what your needs or wants are, is when you finally start to focus on yourself, when you finally start to heal your wounds. Instead of looking, group 1, you've always been a very helpful person. You've always taken care of others just like the energy of the Empress would. You have always given and given and given, but now it's time for you to take that energy and place it back onto you. Because as of right now, I feel like this has been a repetitive pattern, and I'm getting this with the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Pentacles. Like this energy, when it talks about you, I'm handing all like this whole, you've seen this before. What you're experiencing with him, not the connection, but this back and forth, not giving you 100%. You have seen that before, and it's time for you to cut this out of your experience by going into that healing, letting go, releasing. Okay, group 1? Let's get one more card from the Angel Answers deck, and then I'm gonna wrap up this reading, because I feel like your person does have a lot to say, and they just don't know how to put it into words, and it's gonna take some time. We have the Remain Positive and the No card. This wanted to come out, and I think this has a lot to do with the fact that, we were just now talking about being assertive, standing up for yourself with that no. If there's something about this connection that is making you feel unfulfilled, if there's something about this connection that, is putting you into a more negative state of mind, you have to release that, because at the end of the day, you are an extremely beautiful ray of light, and you need to show that to the world in order for you to manifest things in order for you to attract the things that you want out of life, whether it's your connection, your job, regardless. You have to be in that positive light, and you can't have negative attachments laying around. And it's not that this person is negative, but I am feeling as though what this person is making you feel at this time is not in the best place. But you have to understand, and you do have to discern, that this really isn't something personal towards you. This person does have a lot on their plate, and it's being shown to me in every card. I do say give this relationship patience though, and your person will be making contact with you if you aren't already. All right, guys, that was your reading, group 1. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, tell me your story in the comment section, because I would love to hear more about it. And if you genuinely want to see more content, give me a subscribe and like this video. That would really motivate me to upload more and get more into the trends and try out new things. All right, guys, bye-bye. Alright, group 2, this is your reading. I'm going to start off with some channeled love messages, or should I say love notes. I put them here in this little basket. I'm just going to give them a good shake until a few falls out. Let's see, anything else wants to come out? Messages from your person. Oh, 3 messages. All right, let me look and see what the first one says. Oh, it fell. I have issues from my childhood that I need to heal. You might be dealing with somebody that had a mother or a parent or a father, or, you know, a mother or a father that wasn't very, you know, the best at showing this person how to deal with their emotions, how to behave and how to react to things that, you know, that bother them or that trigger them. You cannot save me. I must save myself. Your person is dealing with a lot of dark night of the soul energy. This person, and this isn't something that just recently happened. This has been going on for a long time. There is someone else. I don't feel like this has anything to do with another individual. I will get some clarification on that, but I feel like there's someone else. I feel like your person, the way that they've been behaving with you recently, and, you know, overall in general, the things that have been happening between you two isn't like anything that you've been saying or doing. Same for group one. You know, they had a similar issue where, you know, they couldn't express themselves or anything. I feel like this is a lot more deeper, but it's still the same message. It's not something that you have done wrong. I know I keep messing those up. Whatever. Let me fix these up. It's not something, like I was saying, it's not something that you have done wrong. Your person is going through a lot of trauma. It's all coming up. And I feel like because of this, they're pushing you away. And you're like, no, I can help you. I know what you're going through. Please let me help you. But the more that you try to push, the more they try to push you away. Your person might have even said, you know, there is someone else. There is, you know, another person involved. Oh, we got the codependency card. This came out in the last reading as well. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Agreed. Your person needs some deep and serious healing, and I don't think that they're ready anytime soon to express themselves up to you about that. Your person is heavily going into this place of the unknown within their mind, body, and soul. They're going into this state of not caring about what's going on, of just reliving that same day over and over and over again. I feel like your person needs some alone time. They need isolation. They need to just relax because they have so much on their mind, so much that's just going around and around in circles for them. Oh God. I feel like you and your person might have just recently gotten into an argument. If that's the case, honestly, if it's an argument, then you, and especially because I'm hearing like it was over the most silliest thing, and your person, you know, they have no tolerance, they have no line, you know, they just immediately out of nowhere, it's like the anger just festers up and they just can't control it. They probably need to start seeing a psychiatrist, honestly, or therapist, because if your person is dealing with some sort of addiction, the Nine of Cups always talks to me about alcoholism. If that's the case, this person needs the help, and they want the help. They're tired of being this way. They're tired of going through this. The Four of Swords, they might have been rejecting, you know, the information you probably been telling them in the past. Hey, I want to help you. I want to save you. I could be there for you. I know what you're going through. And they're just not giving you that time of day. I feel like you and your person is not in communication at the moment. And this is because they do not want to communicate, because they know if they do, they're going to have to start talking about things that they would rather avoid, especially with this connection, because your person is just all over the place. And I say that, with emphasis on all over the place. Let me get some more cards for more messages. How does he or she feel about group 2? All right, 6 of Swords and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Your person does have feelings for you. They do. Your person has a very, very toxic way of expressing it, though. They have never been shown intimacy. They have never been shown nurturement. And it's like, whenever it gets to the point of having those feelings, your person just runs, because that is the only way they have ever known how to react. Their parents have, I feel like your person has dealt with some serious abandonment issues in the past. Abandonment issues that they prefer not to talk about. Your person might seem like somebody that is always happy and outgoing, but this is a front, this is a face that they put on. They're not good at really getting down deep and being honest with who they really are. This person loves and it is a pro at putting on that facade in front of the public eye, so that way they can seem like they're doing fine and they have it all together. But in reality, awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way into integration. Your person wants to come out of this cave. Your person is tired. They are absolutely tired of not living, of not being able to say what it is that they want. And that part of them that has all these feelings, that wants to express, that wants to renew themselves and start over, that part of them is always getting shut down by the ego that wants to stay where it's at, that's afraid of something new, afraid. Look at this, we have, where are you being called to journey to? This person knows that they can go very far with you. They can have a life with you. They could see the journey, but they are deeply, deeply afraid. Your person, I was saying this earlier, get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. I love, because this woman is in nature in this picture over here. And then we also see this man like he's headed towards calmer waters and a more relaxing state, away from everything and everybody. Your person needs to get grounded because they are all over the place. They are not in touch with themselves. We have here the transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Oh my God, this is so beautiful though. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This deep healing is so necessary. It's necessary not only for this connection, and it's not something that you can do. It's not something that, you can really control. It is up to your person. But they are looking for that, whether they want to admit it or not. Their higher self is trying to get them into that place of transformation. Their higher self is trying to help to save the day. And so far, he has been rejecting it. He has been denying himself of that because he doesn't think that would ever be possible. Don't stop. And a year from now, this might take a while for your person to come forward. I'm gonna be honest, your person is a very slow mover, and I don't think what this is saying is this person doesn't want to, like their ego doesn't want this change, and then their heart and their mind their heart and their mind is so conflicted, and he's at this war. It's going to take him a long time to get to where he needs to be. And I think that until they can get to that place, which, like I said, with that ear card, it's going to require some patience. It's going to require a deep level of understanding on your part. So you're at this crossroads, and, you know, there is this decision on your hand of whether or not, you know, you feel this connection is really worth waiting for. If you feel this connection is really something that you have to do, because it does feel like your person is okay and is accepting of you having to move on, because in a certain way, for some reason, they understand, and they know, and they actually want you to find that person that deserves you. And that is so sad, honestly, because I do think that your person's feelings for you are really, really authentic. And, you know, they do come from a very soft place of them. And it makes me, like, really soft to hear that your person is actually, you know, they understand, you know, that you need to be happy too. And as much as and that's how you know it's real love. Because if your person's willing to see you with someone else when they know that they can have you, but they know they can't be the, you know, the wife or the husband or the partner or the girlfriend or the boyfriend, whatever the label might be in your situation, they can't play that role in your life. So they would, you know, they know that it would be best for you to love yourself and to move on. And that's why they're closing you off, because they know what it is that you deserve. They cannot give it to you. So that is your messages for October. So far, it does look like you can have patience in this connection group too. You can wait for your person. It is up to you though. And it's up to you as for if you're willing to wait that year or maybe even longer. You know, if you're willing, you gotta give yourself a certain time limit on what really works for you, because it's all about, you know, balance at the end of the day. And what he needs as inspiration, and if you really want to help if you really want him or her to heal, you want to be that positive and, you know, inspiring person of your own life in order for other people to look up to that. But if you're embodying the energy of, you know, of just looking and sticking around and, you know, not really respecting your own boundaries, which I'm not saying you've been doing that in the past, but I do feel that it can easily escalate to that point when you feel like you're giving, you know, it starts to tell a story of itself, and you need to ask yourself, do I want to be somebody that has nothing left in my cup for somebody else? Or do I want to be a positive influence on the other individuals in my life and even on that person themselves by putting myself first, by putting my needs first, because that's exactly what your person needs to do as well. Okay, group 2, I hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please give me a like and subscribe, and tell me a little bit about your story in the comment section. I also have my website down in the description where I have prices for all of my readings. If you want to check that out, definitely be sure to do so. And I hope that you guys stay tuned for my reading for next time. All right, guys, bye-bye. Alright, group 3, this is your reading. I'm going to start off with some channeled love notes from your person. Just going to give these a quick shake. Okay, we got 2 over here. Let me open this up for you. Oh. I wish I can express myself to you. I dream of you. The backside had a message that I forgot I was gonna put, but then I realized I'm writing on the same paper, so it's just like half a word, half a sentence. But I dream of you, and I wish I can express myself to you. All right, let me get some of these cards. Don't mind my broken nail, guys, please. What messages does group 1 have? Well, I mean group 3 have for their person? All right, yes, this is your soulmate. Oh, this card's a little bit bent. Guess I shuffled too hard. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, right off the bat, I am loving this energy so far. I dream of you. I wish I can express myself to you. Soulmate. At the bottom of the deck, though, we have free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life. I'm going to get some Rider-Waite cards to find out, what other messages there are. But so far, I'm loving this energy. What messages does group 3's person have for them today? Oh. We have the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful card. I can't even deny it. This is all about starting a new connection, getting, moving things forward, setting up a firm foundation. The Knight of Wands here too. Okay. Let me get 2 more cards. What messages does group 3 have for their person? Oh, I'm gonna use this one, but leave the rest behind. If anything wants to come back up, it'll come back up. 10 of Wands. At the bottom of this deck, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Let me go ahead and get 1 Angel Answers card. What messages does group 3 have for their person? What messages? Within the next few months. Oh, and we have the Knight of Wands here. This person is trying to move things pretty quickly here. I like it. They are a fast-paced person. They are very, they love to get things done. They love to move forward. They do seem to be having a little bit of issues when it comes to power and control. This person loves, to be the one, standing in their power, saying what it is, how things go. Soul family, calling your tribe. You do not have to do it alone. Okay, now, and we have at the bottom of this deck, ask help from others. So there's definitely a need for your person to, always have to do things on their own, doesn't want to show how vulnerable they really are, which is why we have the Free Yourself card. It's time to take back control of your life. Your person, when it comes to communicating, it's easy for them to talk about their favorite interests, the things that they like, laughing, joking, movies, TV shows. But when it gets, deep and personal, your person, with that I wish I can express myself to you card, that's an obvious statement. And the Page of Pentacles. They don't like to go deep, into the emotional water of things. They like things to just be, make sure that they look like everything is professional, everything is on point, everything looks good. I do feel, however, with this, soulmate card, your person knows that there is something going on here that, isn't what they're trying to play it off to be. It's a lot deeper than that. And and they don't know how to handle that. Your person might be back and forth with you. You know, there is communication, but the communication isn't as going into the depths that you want it to go in. However, I feel that within the next few months card is telling you that your person is on the journey of letting this side of him go and starting to, you know, not want to take all these burdens, whatever it is that, you know, that's causing them, you know, this stress or this 10 of Wands energy, feeling like you got to do everything on your own. They're going to let that go, and they're going to start coming to you. When look at the Six of Pentacles. This Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this is all about balance. It's all about giving and receiving. And I love this because it ties in completely with Soul Tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Your person doesn't have to do it alone. And I feel like right now, they might not realize that, but they are starting to. You know, it's just a matter of time before you start to see these changes. With the next few months, this is going to start happening. And I feel like you can get a marriage out of this. There's definitely going to be marriage involved. I feel like your person is going to come in with the proposal and come in with this opportunity to get this relationship the proper start that it deserves, to let him, you know, to let him or herself go into this wholeheartedly. I love this. This is absolutely beautiful. Take a Break was at the bottom of the deck of my Rebecca Campbell deck, the Work Your Light, and it says, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Your person does not like to stay in one place. And, you know, they're constantly moving around, constantly looking for distractions, constantly trying to find, you know, something to get their mind off of things, because they don't know how to, like, get it. They're afraid that if they get, you know, serious with themselves for a moment and, you know, and not serious, but if they let themselves get emotional, they won't know how to stop. It's so funny because, you know, we're talking about this person that wants to seem like they're in complete control, but, you know, they're only in control when they force themselves to stay away from certain things. They have to learn that you can still remain in control while being emotionally expressive. And I think that they are getting to that point. As for you, Group 3, I feel like your advice from this all is to let your person come towards you. Let your person feel as though they can trust in you. You know, continue to play that role as you have been, because I do feel that you play such a positive, you know, influence in your person's life that is allowing them to see things in a new way and a different expressive. Because, you know, with that I Dream of You card, your person sees you, like I said, in a very high light. They see you in this dreamy way, and they definitely put a lot of, you know, they put a lot of emphasis on putting you in their center stage and making you the star of their show. And I think that is absolutely beautiful. I love that this connection is just so positive. I mean, the other pick of cards, no offense to them, don't say I said anything, but, you know, it was a little bit more, okay, talking about healing, trauma, and this connection is just so beautiful and uplifting, despite there being, you know, a few errors in it, despite there being a few things that need to be worked on. You know, the soulmate card flew out. And intuitively, you have already known that this, and your person knew this too, that this is so much bigger than what he's trying or she's trying to convince himself that it is. Group 3, that is your reading, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a like and subscribe. I definitely want to hear more about your story, so tell me more about it in the comment section. If you would like a one-on-one reading with me, I have my website listed down in the description, where I also spell I also sell love spells on my website, so definitely check that out and tell me what you think. All right, guys, that is all for today. I'm on to group 4. All right, group 4, this is your reading. I'm gonna start off with some channeled love notes from your person. Just gonna give these a quick shake. Okay, we got 3 here. So let me take a look at this first one. Don't pay attention right now. I was telling group 3 that earlier. Don't make fun of me, okay? I don't want to tear the paper up, so I'm trying to be delicate. Where did we go wrong? That is the first message. Where did we go wrong? Let's take a look at this one. I lay awake all night thinking of you. And let's see this last one. I really don't want to cut it up. I can't let go. Okay, wow, okay. These are all coming together like so simultaneously. Let me get these cards to get some more messages, and then once everything's all shuffled up and laid out, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a good read, okay? Okay. What messages does group 4 have for their person? Messages does group 4 have for their person? Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. I felt called to bring out this card. It was just like, get out of here. This situation involves marriage. Ooh, okay. Group 4. I already have a lot to say, but I'm gonna play fair and let everything come out first, okay? The other groups, I did not do that. But I feel inclined, like Spirit is basically telling me, no, let us talk first and then repeat the message. I'm like, okay. Group 4, how does he or she feel about group 4 during the month of October? Group 4, how does he or she feel about their person during the month of October? How does he or she feel about group 4 during the month of October? Okay, 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the Queen of the 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands, and a Queen of Swords. I said that so wrong. Don't tell my mom. The Magician at the bottom of the deck. And we have unrequited love. There's not enough traction or chemistry to keep this relationship going at the bottom of this deck. Let me put these here. Okay. How does he or she feel about group 4, please? How does he or she feel about group 4? Oh, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? The bottom of the deck we have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Interesting. Very interesting. How does he or she feel about group 4? Spirit, let us know. Compromise. Okay, so I feel like this whole reading is super self-explanatory, and it might be quicker than the other readings. So let me take a sip of water first. Okay, so it's quite obvious here that in this message, this is about your person and you being in separation. If that is not the case, then either, something happened, there might have been some sort of conflict, something said between you two, and, there might not be any communication. That right now is very certain. As of right now, there is no communication between the two of you. There might even be a third party involved because we have the wedding card, or, you and your person might be in some sort of commitment, some sort of marriage. I am getting a lot of messages here. However, though, one thing I can tell you for certain, whatever the issue may be, your person wants to fix this. Your person is not showing this because we have the deception card. Someone here is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Again, this mask is self-imposed. It is something that they do not need to be doing. It is something that your person is doing because of the fear of putting down that guard and just letting things go. The Magician card, your person always likes to have things their way, and at times they'll even stray away from their own personal truth just to have their way in an argument, in a situation. However, though, emotionally, this person does want to come back around. This person does want to give you, that, okay, you were right and I was wrong. Emotionally, they know that would be the fix. They know that giving you that compromising, I'm sorry, I know I was wrong, giving you that would make everything a lot better, but the pride of it all is getting in the way. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Your person, that again, that is telling me your person, when it comes to right and wrong, they don't care. They just want to be right. Even if it means straying from their own truth, that, even if they are 100% wrong, they don't want to admit that. And that is why they feel, they do seem really scattered, and they seem like something is out of place and out of balance. I'm getting that with the compromise here and the align your life card. It's just not a straight and narrow road that you two have been on. And this has everything to do with your person and not so much you, because you are the Queen of Swords. You are somebody that is very logical and very well, you explain things in a really good way. You're very to the point. You're very straightforward. You're very honest, and you don't mess with all that bullshit. You don't like to play bullshit. You don't like to lie. You don't like to manipulate. You don't like to gaslight. And you are above that, and that is something that drives your person crazy, because they have become a professional at gaslighting. It's what they do. And so far in their past, it's always gotten them what they wanted, but with you, they cannot. And this is, you might think that your person doesn't love you, doesn't care about you, but again, the deception card, that's a mask. That's what they want you to think. They want you to think that, it doesn't bother them. They're not affected by it. They're moving on, whatever, goodbye. But really and truly, they are emotionally a mess. They can't sleep. They just think about it over and over and over again. And for some reason, I feel as though your person is waiting for you to come and contact them. With this Eight of Wands here, your person is waiting for you to do something, for you to bend. And you're like, that's not happening, no way. And they are starting to get a little frustrated. I'm not gonna lie to you, because it's like, okay, in the beginning they thought you were gonna apologize, and you were gonna try to fix things, and then after so long they still had hope, but they were starting to get iffy. And now it's like, okay, something's got to give. Somebody's got to make that move. Somebody's got to, lower their guard and say what's up and, talk about these things. But I think what needs to happen is there needs to be a compromise. You two are both very powerful individuals. And you know your worth, and you know when you're right. Your person, they know their worth because they do see themselves that way, but they're willing to lie and do the things that you do not agree with. That don't dim to fit in card. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Your person does things that you do not agree with, and you have accepted all of that in the past and try to change your opinions around to make things better for your person. But your person never did that for you. Not in the way that you wanted them to. And it's not like you've ever asked for anything bad. You never asked for anything wrong. But whenever you ask your person to bend and to see things the way that you're trying to put it out to be, it was impossible. Impossible. Their problem isn't about them being right. It's about them you saying that they're right even when they're wrong, because they do have an issue that revolves around being right all the time, even if it's wrong. I don't know why is your person so obsessed with that. Oh my God. But anyway, I love because of the card, where did we go wrong card, it's there. Well, the message, where did we go wrong? And I'm like, it's you. You're not seeing that, do you? I kind of want to argue with this guy, I'm not gonna lie, because he is somebody that does, or she is somebody that does, tend to get into a place of denial after a while. Not going to lie to you, because this person obviously, they can't live without you. I can't let you go. That's self-explanatory. If you can't let your person go, call them, contact them, do it now. However, I do think I gotta give this person a little bit of credit, because I do think they are coming around to that. They are starting to wake up, and they are starting to see that, as time goes on. So I think that group 4, whatever it is that you're doing right now, keep doing it and stand in your power, because it's working. Your person is starting to wake up and see that. So I'm pretty happy for you. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that this reading is officially wrapped up. And if you enjoyed it, if it resonated, give me a like and subscribe. Tell me your story down in the comment section, because I would love to hear it. I know that reading it was just so dramatic, and I kind of want to argue with your person. But in all seriousness, I will have my website down in the description, where you can book a one-on-one reading. Now, a quick message. I have a 15-minute spell consultation on my website that you can actually book, where it includes a free mini tarot reading. Of course, a lot of things need to be discussed about what is involved in that tarot reading, such as, getting feelings and, your energy pickup. What it is the tarot reading is designed to, to look into the spiritual aspect of things if you were considering to get spell work done, and to see what would work best. So if that's something that you're interested in looking into, you want to check out my websites, or if you want to get an actual psychic reading by me, let me know. All right, guys, bye-bye.